that morning in the fashion industry newspaper Women's Wear Daily, commonly referred to as WWD, with the headline, "Did Anna Wintour and Vogue's Hillary Clinton advocacy go too far?" With the bitter election now in the rearview mirror, many questions loom for Vogue, women's magazines, and the fashion industry. The article went on. To name a few, did Vogue lose credibility with its readers? Should women's magazines cover stories like news outlets? Did Anna go too far in her role as editor? Anna was believed to have been angling for an ambassadorship, which would have brought an end to her reign at Vogue. While Clinton thought Anna would have made a great ambassador and nominating her was a possibility, she hadn't begun a formal process for filling those positions, an advisor said. It was unclear to both the campaign and Anna's boss that she had serious interest in it. Her then-boyfriend, Shelby Bryan, said, "If she'd been offered the ambassadorship to the UK, I think she would have had to really think hard about that." Surveying her staff in the conference room, Anna continued, "I would just like to say to everyone gathered here today who works for me, that if supporting LGBTQ rights, if supporting women's rights, if supporting women running for office, if supporting immigrants, and if supporting people all over the country for equality means going too far, then I hope all of you go too far every single day." As she spoke, her voice caught. It was something that happened rarely, and noticeable enough that a former employee, Stephanie Winston Wolkoff, had a name for it: the crackle. The Vogue team knew she had to have been hurt by Clinton's loss, but they'd never expected confirmation from Anna herself, a woman who almost never showed her emotions at work and, in fact, was so averse to doing so that she'd habitually placed sunglasses between any hint of sentiment and the rest of the world for most of her life. She once described them in a CNN interview as incredibly useful for when she wants to hide what she's really thinking or feeling, a crutch. But at this moment, the shield slipped and she did something that she hadn't the night before. She was crying. Anna's way had always been to move forward rather than dwell on what could have been, and that pattern held. "But he's the president," Anna said. "We have to figure out a way to keep moving forward." Her statement made, she departed. The staff applauded, and then texted anyone who, for whatever reason, a photo shoot, travel, the usual business of the day, was out of the office. Oh my God, Anna just cried in front of everyone. Before Trump was inaugurated, and while her staff were still trying to process their feelings about his win, Anna begrudgingly reached out. Trump had been a welcome guest at many of her events in the past, seemingly as interested in her influence and approval as she was in his checkbook. She arranged to meet with him at Trump Tower, through his daughter Ivanka, a longtime acquaintance. Donald told his wife Melania that Anna was coming to see him. According to Melania's then-friend, Stephanie Winston Wolkoff, she had heard nothing from Anna herself about the visit, and was so offended she didn't even say hello when Anna showed up. Melania didn't understand that she had been invited to Anna's events not because she was a friend, but simply because she had appeared on the February 2005 cover of Vogue. Anna arranged to bring Donald to One World Trade Center to sit down with Condé Nast's other editors-in-chief. As those around her well knew, while Anna's motives weren't always clear in the moment, there was always an agenda. Who wouldn't want an audience with the president-elect? People in the meeting with Trump supposed, she reasoned. Her team tried twice, once before Trump's inauguration and once after, to photograph Melania for Vogue. But in part, since they wouldn't guarantee a cover, Melania wouldn't do it. "I don't give a fuck about Vogue or any other magazine," she said.